Hi, everyone. Welcome to another week of some beautiful breath practice. We're going to do a silent meditation with some nice calming breath today. And I want to talk a little bit about just if you guys were even aware of how many breaths you take through a day. Each day, the average human being typically takes about 22,000 breaths.
Wow.
In and out. So when you really think about how much air movement and body movement and like oxygenation that you're doing in each one of those unconscious breaths, like that's a lot. That's a lot. And with each breath that you're taking, the more intentional, and when I say intentional, I mean thinking about where you're bringing it in through, feeling it come into your body, making sure that you're breathing into your diaphragm, your umbrella that covers your organs, and that's what I mean by intentional. Just kind of, and it's not something, listen, this is not something that you can perfect because, naturally we can kind of get sidetracked and start talking a lot, or we can, be, and this is all forms of communication. We can be just kind of sitting there looking at something, reading something, and not even realizing that our mouths have dropped, or watching TV. Not even realize that our mouths have dropped open and we're full on mouth breathing, which I will say till the day I die is the worst thing that you can do for your body. When you open your mouth and you breathe, everything in the environment around you gets into your body. And that there's substances that we can't see that are just not good. They're toxins that we can't see that are just not good for our body, that we have to stay mindful and conscious of keeping out of our bodies, especially whenever you are in a state of healing. The easiest things are probably the quickest things to forget about, So what I try to do is remind you. I'm your friendly sunshine reminder. Breathe through your nose. Your nose is your filter. Your mouth is for eating. I will say that over and over and over again. I'll get you guys saying it. So what we're going to do is just kind of get the wiggles out of us a little bit here. And start to become a little mindful of your breath. You can move around a little, make yourself feel like you're removing the tension that's in your body. If you're creaking and cracking and popping, that's totally normal. That's just stagnicity leaving you. And make sure that you're planted on your sits bones. You can sit in a chair. You can sit, just be comfortable. On the couch, you can lay down if you feel like you would like to. Just make sure you're comfortable. And start to bring a little awareness into how we're breathing right now, as we're trying to get ourselves set and ready to practice into this breath style today. So just kind of become a little aware. Is your breath coming in through your nose? Is it coming in through your mouth? Is it dropping through your chest into your diaphragm? Do you feel the raise of your belly? Do you feel the contraction of it coming back in? Just kind of take awareness of that. We're choosing to do this particular meditation without music because it's really good to practice settling the central nervous system through breath without any noise sometimes, those noises and hurts the sound waves and the different types of music, or it's all kind of a distraction in a way. Using particular sound waves is always very good too, because it provides a vibration within your body. And I definitely recommend trying to do that a few times a week, but also practicing just breathing in a silent environment is a good way to help your central nervous system settle down without any aid like sounds or visual or touching, etc., without stimulating the sensations of the sensations that we have, the senses that we have. So as we sit here, we feel our bodies resting on the seat that we're sitting on. We wiggled it out. We're going to slowly close our eyes and begin just breathing in the nose and out the nose, just as comfortably as your body will allow. You don't have to go into any deep breathing. Just feel the way that your body naturally breathes. Just kind of get a sense of what it is naturally doing without a whole lot of intention. After this next inhale, I want you to empty out your entire body, blow all the air out of you, feeling your abdomen contract in. And when you do that, completely hold the breath. Hold that breath. Hold. Hold. And now inhale as deeply as you can. And at the very top, try to suck in a little bit more air. And then hold. 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 Hold, and then exhale completely, and then inhale as deeply as you can, and then exhale completely. Returning the body and the breath to a normal rhythmic pattern. Trying to breathe as deeply as your body will allow. And on the exhale, try to extend the exhale out as much as you can. And just continue this nice, deep breath pattern with the extension on the exhale. Understanding that our oxygen is our life source. I like to call it the tool of communication within our cellular system. When your body is oxygenated, it allows for the body to work on a more optimal level. It helps balance the pH. It helps strengthen your immune system, which in turn provides all of your healing. Continue the deep breath. Now just returning to a normal breath pattern. Becoming aware of the body sensations that you may be experiencing. Relaxing the shoulders, unclenching the jaw, taking the tongue and placing it up on the roof of the mouth, opening up the airway, begin to slowly scan your body, scanning from the top crown chakra at the very top of your head, slowly running the scan back down the back of your skull and around the front and sides of your skull, down a little lower as it's coming across your forehead, the back of your skull, the sides, hitting into your eyebrows and your ears. During this body scan, we're just going to kind of check in and ask our body systems, how are you doing today? What is it that I can do to help you perform better today? Just kind of checking in as the scan continues across your ears and down your face, over your eyes and your nose, your cheeks and your jawbone, onto your neck and the back of your head, all the way down to the neck. If you need to have some movement, feel free to make this whatever you need it to be as you sit in breath. Feeling the air, the oxygen, the life force moving in and out of your body. Continuing to scan down your shoulders, down your right arm and your left arm, down to your elbows, your wrists, the backs of your hand, down each finger, up the palms of your hand, up the underside of your arm, into your wrists, in your elbows, running up into your armpits, going down into your lungs. Feel the lungs as the air widens the lung. The lungs are like the angel wings of our life. And with each breath, feel how the lungs expand out, activating that diaphragmatic muscle. Feeling that little stretch inside of your body, kind of making your body a little bit wider and a little bit taller. Oxygen is the communication tool for our cellular structure. With each breath, you're communicating to your cells by oxygenating them, which in turn tells them to do all kinds of wondrous healing things inside of our body. Slowly scanning from our lungs into our heart. Our strong hearts. Feel yourself breathing into your heart chakra. Feel the movement of the oxygen coming in and out of your body. Continuing the scan down our backs and into our upper abdomen. Let's stop before we go any further and say, I love my diaphragm. Intentionally breathing activates the diaphragm to begin an activation, a cascade of hormonal release within your body that helps your body perform at optimal level. It helps you sleep better and feel less pain or discomfort. It allows the body to shift from that state of fight or flight into the beautiful healing state of rest and digest. I love my diaphragm. Feeling that diaphragm with each breath. Continuing the body scan down the abdomen. We're going to take a moment and take our hand over to the right side of our body. And we're going to give the right side of our body a little bit of tapping, just a slight amount of tapping. This is where your liver is at. We're going to kind of tap it awake. Give it a little bit of this love breath energy. With each tap, keep breathing and just kind of give it a little massage. Just a small massage on that right side, allowing that liver to detoxify our bodies. Sometimes it's a good idea through breath just to kind of give it a little extra loving, especially as we are healing. The more support we can provide our internal body systems to remove the toxicity, the more healing we will see on our healing journey. Thank you, liver, for all the work that you give to my body to heal. And let's go ahead and continue this body scan down into our stomach, which is located on the left side of your body. And let's go ahead and give our stomachs a little rub. It's the left front of your body, helping it through the digestion process. Sometimes our organs need just as much love as we need externally. And continuing down the body, we're going to go into our lower abdomen where our small intestines and large intestines are. And we're going to give that a little love too. Let's go ahead and just massage. You can tap that area if that's more comfortable to you, or you can just massage the lower abdomen part of your body. Continuing to breathe in the nose and out the nose. And you can rest your hands palms up on your lap. Continuing the scan down into your pelvic region, relaxing your body around your buttocks and into your hips, allowing for the relaxation through each breath to scan into your body as we continue through this body scan. We sit in no judgment when we scan through our bodies. We accept the state that our body is in at this current moment, asking for our bodies to continue to heal as we quest down this healing journey. Moving the scan into our legs, our thighs, into our knees, around the backs and fronts of your knees. Slowly going a little further down your calves, into the ankles, and the top of the foot, feeling the toes and the back of the heel, feeling the scan down across the soles of your feet. Just breathing a normal rhythmic breath. Sitting in this body scan, looking at your particular body. Putting a smile on your face of gratitude. Thanking your body for all the hard work it does for you every single day. No judgment, no emotion, just gratitude. I'm grateful to my body. Taking the hands and clapping them together, keeping your eyes closed, rubbing them together. If you're unable to clap your two hands together, you can clap your hand on your leg, opening up all the nerve endings on our hands. And we're going to place our hands over top of our closed eyes, continuing the breath. Blinking the eyes open and then closed. Blinking open and then closed. Blinking open and then closed. And open and then closed. And slowly begin to remove your hands, bringing them down, blinking the eyes open. Giving yourself a nice big hug. Hug of love. Thank you so much for the hard work and the beautiful breath session today. And as we close this session, we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to take our hands and we're going to put them together if you are able to, and then place them up to the forehead, thumbs pressed against the forehead, and say Namaste. Thank you all for participating. I am so grateful. I hope we have a happy healing day. I'm going to open up the group for some share, for anyone to share if they're inclined. Please feel free. I'm sure you all have to unmute yourself first. Before we start doing that, though, homework for the week is to give yourself, if you all, I hope at this point, are establishing a daily breath practice. I hope so. And that's definitely something that I would like to see us work towards, is establishing a practice within your own, healing program, whatever that may be. And that daily practice could really look like 1 minute in the morning. It could look like a minute at night to begin with, and I definitely recommend doing it twice a day, in the morning, first thing, and at nighttime, because it will help regulate your sleep and you will begin to sleep better, guaranteed. This will also benefit pain. If anybody is experiencing any kind of off the chart pain, this has been a go-to for me to move that stagnicity through my body and bring more oxygen into my body, balancing out my pH levels, which have a tremendous amount to do with the way that your body feels. So establish a breath practice. If some of you haven't started doing that, practice once a week or once a day. I'm sorry. That's the good way to start it. Maybe once in the morning or in the evening, whenever you remember. And let's throw at least once a week into the mix a silent meditation, something that doesn't have the external distraction with you. That way it provides a base for your central nervous system to heal a little bit differently than it does whenever you're using sound waves and things that enhance and stimulate your senses. So, and now I'm done. I open the group for chat. How is everyone doing?
Great.